Guys, suddenly we got a book 3 movie. This is the first time ever we've gotten a movie when it's not like introducing a book. What the heck? All right, more story movie. Let's watch it.
Throw away everything to bring a dead world back to life. Sacrifice another self.
Oh, so that's why he wants to get Alphonse. Oh, makes sense now.
That's not your name, is it, Lif? I know your name, your real name.
Silence!
What?
Alphonse. That is your name.
Why are you talking about your name? You're literally the same guy.
My world. This is the choice I face.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I made a dangerous wager, and I lost. We all did.
I swear Alphonse did it.
Won.
Did a dangerous wager and his dad died
Killed
instead.
my sister. And in the end, after everything, she bade me balance the cohort of the dead.
God, this metal track is so
That is my
retarded.
task. When someone from another realm dies, someone here is saved. On these terms, I forged a contract with Hell. To save our world, I will decimate yours.
Contacts.
Wait, what kind of
Think I'd serve hell?
logic is
Lost your
that?
mind?
Lose my mind? How could I not? It was all my fault. The people of Hasker and Sharena. My sanity, it died with them.
Notice how he doesn't talk about Anna. Oh, okay.
There will always be more Annas after this Anna.
Yeah.
Like, this is the better Alphonse. Why can't I pull for this guy?
Oh boy. All right, chat. We'll go over that. You know, I mean, I really appreciate the fact that they went back and added more context to this story. But at this point, like everyone caught up to this story would already knew this moment is happening. But to animate it just makes it so much cooler. Still, like the way they played it off is like with this intrigue and mystery to it. You know, talking about your name, which is a great movie by the way. Talking about your name when he actually knows it's already him. He's just being very edgy about it. Now, the actual decision, like, I'm just memeing earlier, but the actual decision here, I made a dangerous wager and I lost. We all did, is what he says. That kind of like blows my mind because it's like the first time ever I've seen Alphonse actually lose a wager. Because keep in mind, in the story so far, guys, he's made a lot of wagers and he's won all of them. Hell, if you pay attention to the story, technically we're beating Hell right now. We haven't lost the battle. We haven't died. Like, we're going further in their territory. They haven't been able to stop us. You know, they sent all these heroes, beasts against us, and we win. So technically, like, we're just winning, even though we have no way of beating her. And in the story, like, whatever wager we've made, he's generally won, or he hasn't had to personally pay for it. Big one in book 2 against Legyarn was that he put a trap out for Legyarn, which didn't really make sense to me, because all he did was talk to Fjorm about the landscape, and then he ambushed her. And that ultimately didn't even matter because she just ran away without anything happening. But like in the story now with Hell, oh, she just changes her mind on like using the curse to kill him for some reason. Okay. Just to make him suffer more and then sends him to that alternate universe. Like he won that wager technically because he didn't die and he didn't get cursed. Of course, the first time his dad died, so did he really win? Anyways, apparently he's gonna make another wager and this one he loses, and then his result is he becomes Lif. Hell killing Sharena, like we all kind of expected that because the trailers we always like assumed or talked about it being canon. Like it wasn't actually just like bullshit like in the other books. So, like we always had the inclination that it was real story in it, which is kind of sucks. It just reveals a lot of stuff that they didn't need to. This isn't a very deep story, so I think they need as many twists and turns as they can have. That was a pretty big one, I think. So this is when he says if you forge a contract, you have to obey them no matter what. So how is he like having this discussion in the first place? I guess contracts aren't that like powerful. It's really weird to me. How do you also figure this part, guys? Don't get me wrong, I respect that they're doing this. They should do more movie moments. It would actually make the story a lot more cooler. And for the more casual fans, they can actually like understand a lot more fine details, because he goes over a lot of the key details as to why he's fighting for Hell and why this entire evasion's happening and why he cares so much, right? And why Lif is so invested in killing Alphonse. But at the same time, this doesn't really make sense to me. Like, Alphonse even questions the sanity here, because if you destroy another world, how in the world does that equate to you getting anything back? Is Hell suddenly going to be like, oh, hey, I'm just going to leave you alone and your people and Askar alone, and let's just keep going to other dimensions and whatnot? Like, that doesn't really make sense. Like, so it is kind of a... Maybe we'll find out more as to, like, how she's going to let this happen. Or maybe it's the more realistic thing is she just lied to him.
Oh yeah, that's 100% that he's getting played so hard.
Yeah, I think he's just desperate at this point. I can see Veronica being very much the same.
As someone asked who exactly is Desir, I think Desir is just an older Veronica.
Yeah, that's what we said, Veronica.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Pretty sure it's just Veronica. It's probably the same thing with her, because she has loved ones too. Keep in mind, she loves Bruno, at the very least. But yeah, this doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, if it works, it works, but...
The thing is, the trailer itself was fine, but then the music started playing. I'm like, no,
yeah.
This is not the time.
I still wonder why they did that music, because it just takes you out of the moment.
It's like, my sanity, it died with them, and then you hear,
And now they fight, yeah.
Like, here would have been fine to play the music. Fine, they're fighting, that's cool, but not while they're talking like that.
I'm also kind of surprised, because if you follow the story, how in the world does Lif not beat Alphonse? He literally knows every move he's going to make. He's literally a bigger, older, more experienced version of him, who has gone through so much more. And I would figure as Lif, he is much more powerful. Like, you see the stature difference. He died far older, far more wiser, far more experienced. Like, I'm surprised like they even have these fights, because Alphonse should get destroyed.
It's different worlds, not different time. It's not time travel.
They're different worlds, yeah.
It's a parallel.
I don't even think it's that.
Anyways, this is just... I don't know. There's a lot of things that are just convenient for the plot, but I do appreciate this. I wish they ran more movies in between chapters. It would just improve the hype factor and really back the story up, even if it doesn't truly add too much more to the story, because we already figured most of these things out, right? This just validates it. And for the more casual fans who can't be bothered to think about things, or who press skip story, they'll definitely watch this. Spend a minute watching this. Pretty cool. To get more invested in the game. So from that perspective, I like this a lot. It's just the story is still as questionable as ever for me. But yeah. Good change. I hope they keep doing this.